friends, welcome back to my kitchen and my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah, and in today's video we are meal prepping our dinners for this week. This week for us is going to be a busy week, and I want to go ahead and meal prep all of our dinners so that they're done and I don't have to worry about cooking during the weeknights this week. So we are going to make together sausage balls, butter chicken, buffalo chicken dip, and cheeseburgers. Let's prep all of those things. We're also gonna prep our veggies, some of the veggies to go along with those dinners, and fruit that I've got in the fridge so that we make sure and get those eaten. So let's get going. The first thing we're gonna make is butter chicken. For the butter chicken, I'm just using a recipe out of this book that I'm reading. So I can't link it. Here it is if you wanna take a screenshot and follow that. So I'm gonna I have some chicken thighs here. The recipe calls for 16 ounces. This is closer to 2 pounds. I'm gonna put this marinade together, pour this over the chicken, and then let this marinate in the fridge overnight. Then tomorrow, when I'm ready to cook it, I'll just follow the rest of the instructions on this page. You make another butter sauce and cook the chicken in that sauce, and then add heavy cream at the end. So I will do all of that tomorrow after it marinates. But for the marinade, we're gonna need 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. Actually, I think the recipe calls for full fat, but this is all I've got. So 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna guesstimate here and say that 1 lemon is about 2 tablespoons, mainly because I'm too lazy to measure it. So 2 tablespoons of lemon juice going in. Gosh, this lemon is big. I can't even put the whole thing in the juicer. 2 tablespoons of garam masala. I told you guys in a grocery haul video when I got this that I don't know what garam masala tastes like really. It's spicy. Well, obviously it's a spice. It's spicy. But there is some cinnamon in here, I feel like. This is not what I expected. It's almost sort of like a spice that I would expect in like a dessert rather than a savory thing. I don't know, I mean, I like it. Hopefully it tastes good in the chicken. 2 tablespoons of this going in. Okay, into the fridge she goes. I will probably pull this out and stir it up once the chicken melts a little bit. Thaws a little bit, because it's in one big glob right now. So I'll pull it out later tonight, stir it up, make sure it gets all over all of that chicken in there. 1 down, 3 to go. Next up is sausage balls. So you guys know this is a good one because it's in my recipe binder, and I only take the time to write things in my recipe binder that I really love, that we really like to eat a lot. So this one is really good and it's super simple. I think it was originally from Pinterest, like a keto sausage ball recipe. So I will try and find the link and link it down below. But if not, you can take a screenshot of this and follow the recipe along. So preheat the oven to 350, and then you add all the eggs and spices to a bowl and beat it until it's combined. So I've already got an egg in here with 2 teaspoons of baking powder and some salt. We're gonna whisk that first, and then we will add in all the other ingredients, roll it into balls, put it in the oven, and cook it for 16 to 20 minutes. So this is what the original instructions said, 16 to 20 minutes. I find that it takes mine longer. So I bump the heat up normally to 375, and then it'll take them like 20 to 25 minutes. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we've got buffalo chicken dip. So this is the recipe from the Frank's Hot Sauce website, but I'm using knockoff brand Frank's Hot Sauce from Aldi. And I'm also doubling the recipe because I just cooked 2 chicken breasts in the pressure cooker and shredded them, and the recipe calls for 2 cups, and this is more like 4 cups. So I'm doubling the recipe so I can use all this chicken. So in goes the chicken, 2 cups of the hot sauce because, or I'm sorry, 1 cup of the hot sauce because I'm doubling the recipe. One cup of ranch, again because I'm doubling it. The regular recipe just calls for half a cup. 1 cup of shredded cheese. So the normal recipe calls for blue cheese, half a cup, doubling, so a cup. But we don't have any blue cheese. This is what I've got in the fridge, so this is what I'm going with. And I've done this before, it'll be fine. And finally, 2 blocks of cream cheese. And I'm just gonna mix all this together, pour it in this pan, and bake it at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Last up, we are making burgers. So I've got a little over a pound of ground beef here. I'm gonna put that in. And I'll link this recipe below for you guys. This is the first time I'm using it, so hopefully it's good. It looks really good though. Then I've got spices. So in here, I've got a tablespoon and a teaspoon of garlic powder. They wanted me to use garlic powder and a garlic clove, but I'm being lazy. So just garlic powder in here. 1 teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of oregano, half teaspoon of rosemary, and then I've got some salt and pepper here that I'm gonna throw in as well. So in this goes. And then an onion soup mix packet. This sounds really good. I'm hoping this is gonna be really good because all these spices together just sound like a good time to me. Onion soup mix packet going in, half a cup of cheese, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce or coconut aminos. These are not coconut aminos, they're liquid aminos. I honestly don't know what the difference is. And we went to Walmart the other day. We were out of coconut aminos from Trader Joe's, which is by far the cheapest place I've found them. And Walmart had these or soy sauce for like a reasonable price. And then the coconut aminos they also had, but it was like $11 for a bottle this size. I can't pay that for coconut aminos. So I got these in the meantime. And then the next time we go back to Trader Joe's, I'm gonna buy like 4 or 5 bottles of the coconut aminos to put in the pantry because $11 is just insane. Here's the Worcestershire sauce going in. And some salt and pepper. Okay, and now I'm gonna mix this all together, pat it out into 4 patties and then fry it on the stove because I'm just feeling too lazy to go downstairs to the grill. So here's this, make it into patties, and I'll go get it in the frying pan. Here are the burgers after they're done. I got these a little too brown on the outside, but the inside looks really good, so that'll be okay. There are the burgers. Zucchini is done and out of the oven. I just put salt, pepper, garlic powder, and olive oil on these, toss them, and then cook them at 375 for 20 minutes. Here is the chicken dip after it's done, and the sausage balls. And there's also that chicken, the butter chicken marinade in the fridge that you guys saw for one night this week, probably tomorrow, since that's gonna be one of my less busy days. We'll probably have butter chicken for dinner tomorrow. But that is it. Those are all of our dinners prepped for the week, so I'm not gonna have to cook dinner this week at all, besides like throwing the butter chicken in the pot. I'm so happy to have it done. It is 4:10 right now. That probably took me about 3 hours, but I was cleaning up the kitchen in between and like talking to the camera and stuff, and you wouldn't normally be doing that. So honestly, it's worth it to not have to cook through the work week because I work full time, Corey goes to school full time, and we've just got a lot going on. So the more I can do on Sundays to meal prep and just be ready for the week, the better I feel. So if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week, grocery hauls, what's for dinner, some daily vlogs, all that sort of thing. So please subscribe, stick around for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.